Okay, so I told you that I have an update already. It's not a lot, but this is probably all the vinyl that I'll get by the end of May, so it's a good time to go ahead and just do the video. So I've got 4 new vinyl records for this month that I did not have in any of my previous videos. I don't believe. Um, I'm very, very happy to have gotten each of these. I may have talked about them. I can't remember if they were in the videos or not. I may have talked about them, but I don't think they've been in a video. So this is my update for May, and I think I may do like a monthly update now, as well as I may try and do some other vinyl videos as well. But I do need to get back to some book talks and stuff like that too. But so what I got here, first one, Boxcar Racer. Now, this is one of those albums that I have wanted to have forever. My friend Rob had this album. I never had a copy of this album personally. My friend Rob had this album, and we listened to it a lot in high school. If you're not familiar with Boxcar Racer, it's a side band of Blink 182, featuring Tom DeLonge as the guitarist lead vocalist, main songwriter. I think I did talk about this album in a previous video. Now that I'm thinking about it, but so this is. It feels a lot like Angels and Airwaves, but a little bit earlier, right? So this one's just black vinyl, so not a lot to show off there, but it is a great album. Really recommend that you pick it up. Big single off this is I Feel So, which has a great video, great song, so if you get a chance, check that out. But I picked this up at NTX Vinyl. If you live in the North Texas area, NTX Vinyl is a chain of vinyl stores that are located in the Painted Tree marketplaces. And I often will shop at the one in North Richland Hills. So, but there's also one, I believe, in Highland Park and in Plano, maybe. But yeah, so highly recommend the NTX Vinyl and Boxcar Racer if you haven't picked that up. All right, the next one is a, sorry, I'm talking to my watch apparently. The next one is one that I got relatively recently at Urban Outfitters. Now, I talked about the other album by Good Charlotte that I got at Urban Outfitters. I got their first album at Urban Outfitters around my birthday. But this one I went and picked up a little bit later. Probably, I don't know that I'll go for any more Good Charlotte. I mean, I like their other music, but it was really these first 2 albums that I listened to a lot growing up. So this is The Young and the Hopeless. So this has the anthem, Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous, The Story of My Old Man, Girls and Boys, Hold On, Say Anything, The Young and the Hopeless. Yeah, so a lot of songs that were big singles. And, you know, unoriginal vinyl is I just said unoriginal vinyl. They both have the UO thing going. Urban Outfitters is really known for having these just remarkably pretty pressings that are exclusive to them. So this one is on like a really bright kind of neon green vinyl, which is kind of great. You know, it's not too over the top, but it's a good matchup. Now this was kind of weird when I went in to get this album. You know, I had looked before to see if it was in stock at the Urban Outfitters in Fort Worth, which is the one that is closest to where I live. And it wasn't in stock. So finally, I checked one more time, and it was in stock at the Urban Outfitters in Fort Worth. So I decided to go up there and pick it up. I wasn't going to have them hold it because I was going to be there before they could get it on hold. So I went up there and I looked through their racks and I could not find it. I looked through all the G's, and I just don't see it at all. And so I look on the other side to see if there's like maybe categories or something. Still don't see it. So I asked this really nice gentleman for help that worked there. He goes and looks. He doesn't see it. He goes and talks to his boss. Comes back, and sure enough, he finds it. It's just in a completely wrong letter. And I said, "Oh man, you know, I'm sorry. I looked for it. I looked over in the G's, and it wasn't there. And I'm so sorry." And he goes, "Yeah, they're not really organized by letter." So just a heads up that if you go to Urban Outfitters and you're looking for a vinyl record, you might want to look through the whole rack to make sure that something's there for you if you want it. But it's worth it once you get it because they do have beautiful pressings. All right, this one, Perma, Two of a Crime. I did pay a little bit more for this pressing I bought this off of a guy on Discogs, and he got it to me super fast. It actually came like a week faster than it said it was going to come, which is awesome. Now, I've talked about them recently, but Perma is a band made up of Sherry Dupree-Bemis from Isley and Max Bemis from Say Anything. They're a married couple, and this is their band. This is their first album, Two of a Crime. It was pressed a while ago. I picked up this really beautiful kind of mint green, and I don't think you get the color as well as I'd like there, but it's like a mint green. Let me see if I can get you a better look at it real quick. There you go. Like a mint green vinyl. Yeah, see, it almost looks blue there. But anyway, mint green vinyl. Really, really phenomenal album, and I have been hooked on it. And so Little Light is the lead single off of this, and it's so, so good. Really good video, too. I really highly recommend this. If you like Isley, if you like Say Anything, just really recommend that you pick that up. The last album that I got, and this wasn't supposed to be here until tomorrow, but I ended up getting it today. Now, I say that. I may put this video up on YouTube tomorrow. So this was supposed to come on Monday, and I got it a couple days ago, actually. I got it on like Friday. So this album, part of Atlantic Records' 75th anniversary celebration that they're doing. So it's a repressing, although I think it was pressed relatively recently. So this is Simple Plan's first album, and the full name of the album is No Pads, No Helmets, Just Balls. So, yeah, a little bit of a party cover there. And on the back, we got a picture of the band. It's a gatefold. It comes on, as do a lot of the 75th anniversary vinyls. It comes on, this one comes on crystal clear vinyl. And this album by Simple Plan is absolutely a remarkable, debut album. It's got I'd Do Anything. It's got The Worst Day Ever. It's got I'm Just a Kid. It's got Addicted. It's got Perfect. All of those huge singles. So really happy to have Simple Plan, a little Canadian pop punk album there. And that's my update. That's what I got here in October. No, it's not October. Where did October come from? Good Lord. May. Not anywhere near October. Don't know what happened with that. I do want to kind of give you a heads up on what I've got on pre-order right now. And so some of these are going to come a lot later. But what I have on pre-order at the moment is, let's see here. The album I ordered the longest ago that is not in yet is I ordered Death Cab for Cutie, Asphalt Meadows, the acoustic album. Now, that album is supposed to come out. It just said summer. And so whenever that comes, I'll be receiving that. I also ordered the poster for Death Cab for Cutie and the Postal Service's 20th anniversary tour because I have tickets to that tour. So I'm very excited about that. I ordered Lecrae's Church Clothes Volume 4. I think that's not supposed to come until September. So I'm very excited about that one. I love Lecrae and some good hip-hop. I ordered Taylor Swift's Speak Now Taylor's version. And that one, I can't remember. I think that's supposed to come in July. So that one's not quite as long. I ordered, recently, oh, my phone's dying at this exact moment. Recently, I ordered 3 of the Frames albums that are being repressed on Claddagh Records right now. So one of them is Fitzcarraldo, one of them is Another Love Song, and the other one is Dance with the Devil. Or maybe it's called Dance the Devil. I can't remember the exact title of the cover of the album, sorry. But so many of my favorite Frames songs across those 3 albums. Very, very excited about that. And so that's what I've got on pre-order. Those 3 Frames albums won't come until September either. So Yeah, that's where I'm at with vinyl right now. I know I'm going to get some more here in June because it's Father's Day coming up in June, and so what do I want for Father's Day is vinyl. So what will I probably get? Some vinyl. So we'll see what comes in June, and I look forward to updating you again soon.